Good morning. Today we are going to be talking about something that I find really annoying. So, you know how there's lots of services like Google, Facebook, Amazon, and you know how they're free? Well, let's just say they're not spending millions on a free service just out of the kindness of their heart. These free services make a ton of money from ads. For example, in 2024, Google made about 260 million bucks just from ads. And Meta made about $160 million. So that makes sense why on Facebook it feels like every other post is an ad. And Google is just covered to the neck in ads. And Amazon, we don't talk about Amazon. But that's not what annoys me the most. I mean, sure, ads are annoying, but most ads can be fixed with a simple ad block. But the thing that really sends my gears through a nuclear particle accelerator is the fact that all these companies and more are just yonking your data for not selling, but sharing with our partners. Definitely don't get paid for it, right? Right? And Google is here like, we don't sell your data. We care about privacy. Definitely. Just don't look at the fact that our whole business model is targeted ads. Just don't look at that. And what is a targeted ad, you might ask? Well, so you know whenever you're looking for a 200 pack of duct tape, and you search on Google for it, then you open Facebook, and then there are ads about duct tape. That's a targeted ad. But it gets so much worse. For example, let's say you watch a how-to video on how to make a giant rocket launcher out of duct tape. For educational purposes, of course, obviously. Then you look up where to buy duct tape. And all of that information goes to Facebook and Google, and they put that into your ad profile. So what's an ad profile, you might ask? So an ad profile is basically just a digital version of your interests. So they know you better than you know yourself. So let's say you're always browsing about getting a new computer. So the search engine store, like Amazon, knows that you want to get a new computer, so it uses your ad profile to match you with people selling computers. And then the platform sees what you click on and buy. And then you think, that's great, it helps me buy stuff faster and find it. But the thing is, the people who are advertising aren't necessarily the best places to buy it. Just the one with the biggest pockets. And then there's trackers. I hate these little gremlins, because now you know there's ads and tracking on Google and Facebook, but it's not even just their sites. These trackers are everywhere. Even if you're not logged in, even if you don't have a Facebook account, you're still being followed around on the internet. So literally thousands upon thousands of websites use trackers and ads. And when it's just a few companies having all the data on every single website, so they know exactly what you're doing at all times. And now let's talk about something called cookies. Now what cookies are, they are just files that a web browser can hold for a website. For example, to keep settings, keep a theme, or even a little bit of tracking. But there's two types of cookies. The nice ones that just hold things like themes, they keep you logged in, keep your shopping cart. I bet the Cookie Monster would love these cookies. And then these are called first-party cookies, and they can only be accessed by the website that made them. So they aren't like the worst thing ever. Now, we get to third-party cookies. These cookies, I think even the Cookie Monster would spit these out. These third-party cookies can show up on any website and just see what you're doing, how fast you're scrolling, and literally everything. Third-party cookies just go into the nuclear particle accelerator with my gears. And let's just all collectively say, third-party cookies bad. So you might think, oh, okay, it's only Google and Facebook just seeing whatever I do on the internet. Right? It's just them, right? Wrong. That's just the beginning. Amazon knows everything you buy and everything you almost bought, and probably what your family bought too. Microsoft, they know what games you play, while knowing what apps you have open, and knowing when you type something in Excel. Oracle, I've never heard of them, but they've probably heard of me. And the worst part, you probably didn't even know this until now. And that's how they get you. With all the we use cookies on our website, 5,000 word privacy policies, and spyware for extra taste. And this all leads down to the fact that you're not secure on the internet. At this point, they know more about you than you do. And you think you're browsing the internet. Nope, you're being watched on the internet all the time.